more can I say?
Top Billin. Yo, Top Billin, man, a quick post-game, little bit of a film study reaction, just some stuff that caught my eye here. It's extremely late here, almost 3:30 in the morning. Going back, reviewing this game, just was so hyped. I thought it was a great offensive display between both these teams. If you saw the lead up to this on the channel, I said why I thought this would be a great game between these two, just because the simple fact is in this day and age, I don't think you have to be able to play great defense to be a national championship contender. To me, Alabama is the king of the world, no doubt about that. They can do just enough on defense to me to beat anybody, and I don't believe there's anybody alive that can stop them on offense consistently. And I feel the same way about Florida. Florida will look back on this season as a what-if type scenario. The loss of Texas A&M was tough, but, man, it's something you could have gotten over had you not lost to LSU. Had this team took LSU as serious as clearly it took Alabama, and you saw it played much better against Alabama than it did LSU, they would have beaten LSU and probably beaten them soundly. Florida's another type of team that can rush the passer, can create a few turnovers, but to me, what separates Alabama and Florida is mental mistakes. Florida's an undisciplined team. Bama is extremely disciplined. They're not going to beat themselves. Florida will definitely beat themselves like a horny teenager, if you get what I'm saying there. So your man, hey, maybe it goes beyond teenagers too. Some of you dudes out there struggling. I can't even front though. But everybody showed up on the offensive side of the ball, man. If you had a superstar that you liked on Florida or Alabama, everyone showed out. Quarterbacks, Kyle Pitts, Kadarius Toney, Devontae Smith, Najee Harris. Speaking of, man, just what I love this right here. This goes to show you, right? When I do some of these film studies, you always got these lame-ass comic coaches come in and they be like, oh, this is a so-and-so. You can't tell that these people out here doing different shit. Steve Sarkisian is a damn animal with stuff. He's inventing stuff that I don't think that I've seen. All right, so check this out. You're running a 3x2, right? Motion to empty, I believe it was. Over here to the field side, you have more. All right, you have more numbers over there. You had Miller Forrestall. He was running a post. You had a wheel route by Billingsley here, the tight end. Then an out route by Devontae Smith. So that's just, you can just see right here, it's just pretty much clearing out. You want all of this. They wanted all of that in the middle to be vacated for this particular play right here. John Mechie on a corner route. But then what the hell is this? It's a hitch from Najee Harris and then converted to a slant, right? A sharp slant, and, man, they run it to perfection. It's like this was drawn up just for this to happen here, and it happened to perfection. And it looks like it's something that is, I don't know, it looked like it would be kind of tough to operate. But you can see right here with them running coverage, man on skill, and then look at that. How did they do that? Right? What type of synergy is this? Right, I'm going to go over some stuff on both teams here, right? So I'll go back and do some individualized stuff throughout the week. Got to get a lot of material out of this because this was some good stuff. So you can see here, man on skill on the inside. They try to bracket Devontae Smith here. You got Houston running underneath here, and, of course, somebody over the top there. But then right here is more of a zone coverage, and you can see him pass off Mechie. And then you get Diabate shooting over to where Najee Harris is, completely vacating the middle of the field, and they take advantage of it. Look at that. How does this happen? You see this? So Diabate passes off Mechie, approaches. As soon as he starts to approach Najee, you can check Mac Jones out right here. Somebody bearing down on him. I think it's Tadaro Slayton or Kyrie Campbell, one of them guys. Hit him with a fall-away jumper. Absolutely perfect. Leaves him in his dust. Anytime this man is in open space like this, nobody wants to tackle him. Nobody. Everybody's going to turn down the funk. They're going to pretend like they want to tackle you, but you know you don't want to tackle somebody when they're that damn big and you're reaching up this high. Marco Wilson did not want any of that funk there, so he pretty much just, he gave it the old college try. Hell of a play call by Steve Sarkisian. Hell of a design. Come on, man. Y'all seen that before? That shit is hard. All right, real quick. I forgot to say this. I don't want to see no damn Ohio State in the college football playoffs. Come on, man. Northwestern and Indiana are your best wins. Look how hard it is to beat a team like Florida. Look at the SEC this particular year, right? I'm not going to say this every year. Y'all know me. I don't do this conference shit. I don't care about conferences. I care about good football. But the Big Ten sucked this year. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Florida slips up to LSU, but Florida plays Alabama better than anyone. That's how tough it is this year with these guys with this all-SEC schedule. So to me, A&M beating Florida, that says a lot about them, man. I think they should be the fourth team in. I don't give a damn about winning your conference. To me, if the conference is weak, what does it matter? That's like that goofy boxing shit. I don't care if you win some little ABC title and you didn't fight anybody. I care about the people who, even if they have a loss, they fought grand competition, and that's grand competition. So I would have A&M up in there. And if Ohio State does make it, they should be no damn higher than 4. They should have to play Alabama to do anything. They should have to go meet their maker, if you get what I'm saying. So, all right, what did I tell you guys about the inside with Florida? I thought that if Pitts or Tony is inside, they didn't have anybody to combat that. I love Brian Branch. I love Malachi Moore, Jordan Battle, or whomever they would trot out there. None of these guys can mess with Kadarius Toney or Kyle Pitts. So I knew these guys weren't going to send Patrick Surtain on the inside. He would have trouble on the inside as well. So they keeping him on the outside. He had some success. He had some losses as well. It was good to see outside. I'll have something on that maybe a little bit later at a different point in time. But look at this, man. These guys were playing. These guys rush 3, drop 8, right? So damn near cover 8 or whatever like that. And you got pretty much just stick routes. Stick routes. It sticks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to stick, but you'll have post route right here by Kadarius Toney. And look at the Trask at hand. You can't deal with the Trask at hand. Fit it in between Daniel Wright and Jordan Battle, both safeties, with Kadarius Toney right there. This was a hell of a throw. Kadarius Toney is just that dude. Look at the quickness right there. Man, he looked extremely explosive in this game. And that's going against a team that's explosive on defense. But look at him split that, right? It's almost like being bracketed. Got Jordan Battle on him right there. Daniel Wright sees it. So he rotates and closes off the middle of the field, but it doesn't matter. My man throws it on the stitches. Kyle Trask throws it to the stitches, beats both safeties. Kadarius Toney with an explosive play. He's hard to corral in the quick game, the mid-range game, and he can take it vertically on your ass. All right, so you guys, as soon as you saw this shit, you should have thought about top billing. You know I had to get on this one right here. All right, so check this out. This is a kind of a strange, almost like triangle defense, right? Almost like the Chicago Bulls back in the day or something like that. Even though you have 2 deep safety look right there, you can almost call this zero coverage. There's really nothing in the middle of the field. And then on the strong side of the defense towards the boundary, you have man coverage by strong safety Trey Dean going against Miller Forrestall, and all hilarity ensues. So check this out right here. He does a great job in his man coverage. It really shows off of him being a safety, being a former corner, with him able to get this dig route right here. So he goes down and digs it out from Miller Forrestall, and then look what happened. Look at this. How you gonna run and not? Come on, man. Y'all know I love Trey Dean. That's my guy, right? I got to know Trey Dean quite well on the when he was in high school. Trey Dean's my guy. That's why I can joke about it. But come on, Trey Dean. You got to have your head on a swivel, homie. You can't be running full speed and you not take. Soon as you get this, the first thing you do, if you've been in this situation, I have, right? I had myself a pick 6 one of the last time I played. You want to look everywhere. You want to take and survey the land. You don't just look ahead and start running vertically up the field. You don't know where anybody else is coming from. Come on, man. Come on. John Mechie, this man running out here in Jakob. Yako. Look at that, right? I'm not going to lie. You already know this. Trey Dean was done before he hit the ground. He was out on his feet. He's knocked out. Bang. That woke his ass up, right? When he fertilized himself, it woke himself back up. But let's be real here. He was no longer of service. He was no longer a human being. My man was turned into zombie status. He got his ass zombified, and I could tell that wasn't Trey Dean the rest of the damn game because he look at why is this when he starts going off like he was good when he tried to get the ball back. Then that shit kicked in. The zombie kicked in. You can see him limping off right here with the zombie right there, and he sounded like the dudes from The Walking Dead. This shit was like So the whole game they were playing back there with a Walker, with a Walker at strong safety. Come on, Trey. You gotta do better than that, homie. All right, so my man Steve Sarkisian, it's like he just knows exactly what to dial up and almost knows exactly where the weakness is going to be right here. If you look at this right here, it almost looks like Kyer Elam is in some type of deep third or deep, some type of quarters coverage or something like that. Pretty much he's veiling vertically deep. However, he starts to follow, I want to say that's John Mechie on probably a post. But what you have here is two over routes. Slade Bolden and then Devontae Smith, and he navigates his way through this, and you end up having both safeties, Steiner, one safety, Steiner, right? He works almost middle field, and then I want to say Brad Stewart, your nickel defensive back. They all both go with one defender. I think they both go with Slade Bolden here, so it just opens up. It's just crazy how this happens right here. And, of course, Florida's had a ton of busted coverage throughout the year, but you can see right there that's just too damn easy. Look at them. Steiner and Stewart both working with Slade Bolden here. Kyer Elam takes the cheese, although you would expect if they were working some type of middle field close that the safety would have this and he would be more cognizant of that. But he vacates this part of the zone. Mac Jones ain't going to make that mistake. Look at that. Too damn easy. Too damn easy, man. You can't have this against a team like Alabama, but that's what they're going to have against the rest of the competition anyway because they are locked and loaded on offense like you wouldn't believe. But what did I say about that defense? I don't give a damn what nobody says. Somebody had asked me in the comment section and they're like, if I don't think anybody has a good defense or whatever like that, who's the best defense? Nobody. All these defenses suck. You can blame it on the great offenses, offensive schemes and everything, but I understand good defense. Good defense involves hustle, involves your mental capacity, it involves thinking the game through, and a lot of that stuff is lacking. Poor tackling and all that. So while the offenses are great, man, there's a lot of shit lacking on the defense side of the ball. I would love to see that come back here sometime soon. Everything is cyclical, so I believe one day it will come back, but not anytime soon. These boys are killing it on offense. You know it wouldn't be top billing without a checkmate reference. What did I say? Wherever Kyle Pitts is lined up, checkmate. Brian Branch on this bad boy. You got an inside fade right by the pylon. You even got working vertically. Would be Patrick Surtain there as well. It does not matter. It's checkmate. You know what's funny? I did the draft thing, right, trying to say that the New York Giants should have a look at Kyle Pitts. You had some of these dudes in there talking about oh, man, we good. We got Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram? Get the fuck out of here. Look at this. 6'6", doing this. The moment of true 50-50 even exchange situation, he goes up and can do this. That just makes, look how fucking high he is. That makes anybody that much better of a quarterback. There's not too many weapons like that, dude. That's amazing. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Branches is not in bad position. He's actually up pretty high and everything. But if you can get it up there, he can go get it, baby. Checkmate. What an amazing player, man, to come through the University of Florida that has had some amazing players at the tight end position too. Cornelius Ingram, my man Aaron Hernandez, all kinds of cats there. This cat is just, man, cat is checkmate. All right, I love it when he's either flexed off or at winged off or at a sniffer position or wherever you can get this man out on the inside. Like I said before, he can do work against number one corners, but when you can get him matched up with safeties and dime defenders, what are they going to do with this? Look at this. Brian Branch, gets twisted like one of them pretzels, and then he goes up and gets it on him. Brian Branch is going to be a great player. Him and Malachi Moore, but like I said before, this is just too much too soon right here. Look at the short area agility. Arm over, get up the field. The trash can hand's going to put it where it needs to be at. Hands catcher, such a weapon. Such a damn weapon, man. The Giants don't want him. Hopefully the Jets get him. I wish the Jets could get Trevor and Kyle Pitts. That would be hard. All right, one more again right here on the inside. This time he gets matched up even further inside with a linebacker. You can just see the speed difference. Not even close with Christian Harris. He just blows by him like he's not. Look at the social distancing being practiced by Christian Harris and Kyle Pitts. That's definitely about 6 feet. About 6 feet right there. So Christian Harris is in compliance with COVID protocols. That man got smoked. All right, last one. Remember, this is just supposed to be a quick post-game reaction. I'm going too far here. It's late as hell. I'm delirious, but I had to show this right here. This is one of the hardest muscle relaxers I've seen. This shit didn't count. It was an empty rep. Look at this. Bang you to the inside, cooked it. Oh, Jaden Hill. And of course, it was overthrown, but come on. Come on, man. Jaden Hill stumbled. He got muscle relaxed hard. Look at John Mechie. I think Mechie's going to have a really good playoff. Check this out. Look at the footwork here, right? Jabbed into the inside and then cooked it back vertically. Jaden Hill. You can't be muscle relaxing these kids. They're too young to be muscle relaxed like this, man. Muscle relaxed a young man, stun his growth. Look at that shit. My man leaning. Look, all kinds of shit that happened in that man's knee, right? He tore about 3-4 ACLs, 6 PCLs. How you hyperextend your shit on the muscle relax? Come on, man. This man stumbled about 15 yards. That's a hell of a route, man. Got that man stumbling like that. All right, y'all, man. I'm just giddy because it was such a great game, and it led up to the billing that I gave it. Remember, as far back as however many months before the season started, right, I did all the stuff on Mac Jones and Kyle Trask throughout the entire offseason. And, of course, I said that this was Alabama's year to get back on top. Of course, that happened. And I said this was Florida's year to get over the hump. And, of course, that happened and did actually end up winning the SEC East. And it gave Bama all it could handle, man. So much respect to Florida. I absolutely love what Florida did this season, sans that damn LSU game. So they'll look back on that like, what? But I think the future is bright there. They have some very talented players still remaining there. So don't sleep on those guys again. They bring back some guys that are going to absolutely kill it next year, despite the fact that they'll be losing a generational type player in Kyle Pitts and a Kyle Trask as well, and some of these other guys. But Alabama, man, hats off to those boys, the Kings, right? Bow down to the Kings. The Kings are back. Cannot wait to see them get after it in the playoffs. Looking like it could be them and Clemson again for the 55th time. So it is what it is on that front. But I wish they would have to play Ohio State first just so we could see something different. And I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about that. This will be released before the selection show or whatever. So just let me know what you guys want to see as far as the playoffs go. Should Ohio State make it? I don't know. I wouldn't. I would put A&M in over Ohio State. I don't care if they won that weak conference this year. Does not matter to me. But that's me, though. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Thank you for rocking with me this season right here. Of course, we'll have a ton more throughout the playoffs and be able to let loose a little bit here. And make sure you check out my NFL content, too. Underground King Murf. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.